Hey, what is going on? Hope everyone had an amazing long weekend. Welcome to episode 218 of Outside the Chute. I'm your host, Randy Frame. What an episode we have for you this week as we're joined by one of Newfoundland's finest to ever step onto the softball diamond. He's a three-time Canadian senior men's national champion with Newfoundland, 2003 Pan Am Games gold medalist, 2004 WBSC World Cup silver medalist with Team Canada, and proud member of the Softball Newfoundland Hall of Fame. It's the one and only Sean Whitten. From learning the game in Newfoundland to making the move west to Calgary to competing at the highest level of Canadian and international softball, Whitty's journey is packed with incredible stories, championships, big moments, and plenty of laughs along the way. We dive into his playing career, his time wearing the Maple Leaf, breaking into the ISC scene, the players and coaches who influenced him, and what the game has meant to him through every stage of his life. This episode is awesome, and we get to thank Whitty for, taking time to come on and talk to us, because it's a dandy. Anyway, while you're here, you can check out all of our social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that good stuff. We're at Outside the Chute. Go to our YouTube channel, hit subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000. Please go over and do that. I've been telling you for months now, almost months, like years actually. Get over there, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Anyway, let's get to this awesome episode. This is Outside the Chute, and anything goes.
I got the world in my palm, lights, camera, action, it's on. I can't describe what I'm feeling, ain't never felt this freedom. I got the world in my palm, lights, camera, action, it's on. Ain't never felt this freedom. Could you say that anything goes, anything goes, anything goes, anything goes, anything goes, anything goes. You want it only real deal
Oh, hi.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Thank you. Well, we know my situation.
Yeah, I know.
This work is busy.
Yeah.
I apologize, but
Nice to do a podcast with you again.
Thanks. 10:30 on Sunday morning.
Yeah, this is the fucking norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally you're hungover as shit right now.
Yesterday was so nice.
Yesterday was beautiful, man.
Yeah. It's talking about it.
The only shitty part was I noticed, I mean, it is the time of year, but as soon as the sun started going down, holy fucking black flies.
Yeah, and it cools off pretty quick.
It does, yeah. But I mean, it is May.
Yeah.
But the black flies.
Jesus. I know. I was excited.
I like black flies and flying ticks. And
yeah. I had to come back inside. I was like, I can't handle this anymore. Yeah. But I mean, that happened on Wednesday. I went and threw with Connor.
Yeah, you were telling me.
And we only lasted about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I can't handle this anymore. Yeah. Connor was like, oh, thank God.
Well, we were up in Chute, and at the same time you were in Lance.
Yeah.
You're so enclosed in Lance with all the trees. Chute was wind coming off the river, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Actually, side little note on Lance, see they're putting a subdivision and you can see right through.
Yeah, it connects to my subdivision.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just noticed that when I was up there. I was like, oh, what?
We hitting foul balls in people's backyards.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway, here's what it is. But,
yeah. Anyway, exciting times though, because the weather is getting better and we're getting out in the ball fields, which is nice.
Yeah.
Kickoff tournament starts next weekend, which
Seniors.
is the 22nd, 23rd.
22nd, 23rd.
Yeah, that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that.
Up in Elk Park.
With all of our essentially new revamped teams.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. We all the U17s are in the mix there as well on the team, so that's going to help them.
Yeah,
and
we've already had chats within our group that the older guys, we have young guys coming on board, but we're going to make sure that we mentor them properly so that they become. I mean, they're good athletes now, but it's exciting for us.
It's going to be good.
It's good for the league. It's good for our province, actually, as far as the sport goes, because we have that group of kids coming up on the boys' side.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So it's looking good for the league, senior and especially intermediate division too this year. Like all five of our teams are going to be competitive.
That's great.
Yeah. Like there's not going to be no 19-2 games or anything like that, which is
as long as everybody shows up. It's the big thing.
True. Yeah.
Which is the same as every year.
But I mean, as far as the pitching goes, at least like
it's
the Kings have diverse. Dave and U17s have Ewan, myself, and then the Fossils have Manny's coming back.
I know.
Manny's coming back. And they got him and Patty. So
that's good.
Yeah. So
it's going
to be fun. It's going to be fun. And our kickoff tournament is the week after, the 29th.
Yeah.
30th. So, and then, well, actually, the senior league's starting regular season on Monday. So, yeah, we're
that's right.
going to be flying here shortly. So,
and I won't be here. I'll be in Toronto.
of course.
Yeah. Anyway,
of course. What else do we want to touch? Oh, the May Days tournament's going on right now.
Yeah, there's some. Nick Needer's off.
Throwing pretty good.
That's good. It's good for we need those. Well, I guess we can kind of talk about Need and the WBSC, the U23s.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah, but I mean, Nick is certainly developed as a number one, obviously, but he is becoming a real pitcher. He's becoming a man.
Well, Doug Roberts told me. He said Needer's going to be the next Cleary. He said
he is. That's good because we need it.
We 100% do.
For sure.
We definitely do. I've been watching a bit of the May Days. Like I said, that first game, Hill United and Needers with the Titan, nothing. Yeah, 3 hits, and of course Titan's never going to hit. So I mean, you're not gonna win if you can't get.
And you know what? That's why you play in May.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
but I mean, he'll look good. Marco and Randerson and Scof. Yeah. I mean,
who's the Broken Bow team?
No idea. I was trying to figure that out, but I don't know.
Because as soon as you see Broken Bow,
you think you're going back to
Musey.
Yeah, all right.
Darren Box and those guys.
Yeah, but no, it's I'm not sure who it is. I'll dig into that. So I guess let's the WBSCs. I mean, hey, you were bang on with your New Zealand.
Yeah, I wasn't I?
I think you were the only one that had New Zealand medaling out of all of us. Yeah, and they look good.
They did look good, yeah. I'll tell you what looked good. And I was saying it to my son, like the defense of Japan is next to nobody.
Yeah.
Like they are so sound.
Yeah.
Like they don't make mistakes. They're fast. They throw the ball hard every time. You know the things you teach kids when they're little, like make sure you're throwing the ball hard.
Yeah.
Because that's how you have to do it all the time. And these guys are fucking rifling the ball.
I know, man.
It's awesome to watch.
It was really fun to watch that final game. I mean, as soon as they got 2 off Jack right away, I was like, oh no,
it's tough.
That's gonna be hard.
Yeah, Jack looked awfully good though.
I know.
Okay, quite a tournament. Yeah,
and hitting like goddamn guy.
Yeah, man. It's not even fair. We've got to piss test that guy.
Yeah.
Is he still U23 for the next 10 years?
I don't know, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the next one was all of a sudden he's in there like, what? That makes no sense. But
I wonder what's going to happen with like we always talk about the parity in the world as far as fast pitch goes, and now Canada's really they're sliding hard.
A little bit, yeah.
I wonder what the plan is as far as Softball Canada goes for future. Like Jeff Fraser and I talk about it all the time. Like the one thing that's a disadvantage to Canada, obviously, is the fact that we're a winter country and a summer country, where you have those teams from the southern parts of the world,
like Argentina and
New Zealand, Australia, like blah, 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 blah. They get to play like almost a year round kind of focus. So when they went into this tournament, they're already geared up, where we're coming into the spring type thing.
That's
you know what I mean? Like it's tough for us for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And Jeff said, like, why wouldn't they host this somewhere closer to the end of our summer season, or you know what I mean? Like, because it's a real disadvantage for us.
It is.
There's no question.
It definitely is.
Yeah. Because you just, you start hitting, you get there, you're at bats, it's kind of like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Then you finally catch up. But by that time, it's almost too late.
Yeah, exactly.
These guys are already geared up when they get there.
Well, I think a good example right now is Nieder throwing in that May Days tournament because he's been going for like the last month, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
he's on fire.
Yeah. I will say I think our U18 group as Canada looked pretty good. Yeah. So I mean, there is that, but you're right. It sucks to finish 8th in anything.
Oh,
right?
100% it does.
But especially with like how tradition our ball is here.
Yeah,
like we're medaling usually, and
normally, we are for sure.
Yeah.
The other thing too, the hell was I just going to say? I was thinking about what is going to take place with Team Canada's senior men's, and I know they're looking for a coach right now. I wonder who they're going to name. Like we've been very lucky over the last number of years to have great coaches, obviously Stewie and Elsie and all those guys. I wonder what's going to take place, or who that's going to be.
Good question.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see.
Yeah. Hopefully it's right. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah, really. Was there anything else?
Maybe Smitty can go back on board there.
Oh yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. You need a host?
In fact, I do not.
Okay. Well, if you do need a host, you know who to get a hold of. Tim I, the real estate guy. Get a hold of him at 902-499-5717. If you're on Facebook, go to Tim Eisner Royal LePage Atlantic, and he'll help you out with whatever you need.
We got to start bringing Jan into the conversation here.
That's
too,
right. Jan's part of it too. I'll have to,
And Jan.
And Jan.
You're doing great. I was looking yesterday. Actually, happy birthday, Timmy. Today's Timmy's birthday.
It is too.
Happy birthday, Timmy. This real estate guy.
Yeah.
I was looking yesterday, though. He's like on fire.
Yeah, no.
Every day it's like put up on
the funny thing is they talk about the economy, like, how everything's down, everything's down.
Houses are being sold like crazy.
But yeah, Timmy's just like, Timmy and Jan are just firing them off left and right. Good for them.
I haven't really paid attention. Have you noticed that the real estate market's coming down at all?
That's what I've been told.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I know there's a house just sold on my street for $759,000.
What?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I feel like I saw my house get a full head of hair and start stripping again.
that was your mom.
Yeah. That's my mom. Never mind. Sorry.
So we got a good one that we already did.
Gobstopper, Dot, and Brooksy.
And I brought that up.
Yeah.
So
I wish I could have been part of that. Sean, I mean, growing up, myself against Sean, the delivery on him was crazy. First of all, he had that electric slide on the mound.
Yeah.
But man, he threw BBs. And he would throw fucking right at you. Like,
yep.
Yeah, he was good. He was definitely good.
Brooksy can attest to that.
Yeah.
So I did bring that up to him. He kind of remembered. He was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Yeah, I kind of do remember that."
Yeah.
But he also said, like, he's pinned a lot of guys over his career.
Yeah, so, I can't remember which one he was.
Yeah. But no, it was a great interview. He Whitty did a lot in the game. He was on Team Canada for close to 10 years, I'd say. 03 to 13, I believe. So 10 years. But it was great talking to him. Like I said, I mean, I thought when we initially set the interview up, in my head, I was thinking he was in Ontario for which I knew he lived in Alberta.
Yeah.
And so when I said, so you all ready for 6 p.m. Eastern? He's like, man, the earliest I can do it is 8:30 p.m. I was like, oh shit. Okay. Well,
damn.
Hope he's missing this one.
You know it.
That's too late for him.
Yeah, man. No.
Anyway,
I was traveling too. So
yeah, true. Tough. So anyway, it's a good one. Let's get to it.
Yeah,
and
sounds good.
Everybody enjoy.
Cheers.
Yo.
All right, here we go. We are happy to have on with us today 3-time Canadian Senior Men's National Champion, 2003 Pan American Games gold medalist with the Canadian Men's National Team, and Softball Newfoundland Hall of Famer. It's the one and only Sean Whitten. Whitty, thanks so much for coming on the pod.
Yeah, no worries, man. No, thanks for reaching out.
Yes, sir.
It's been, I think, my first podcast, I suppose. Yeah.
Right on. Well, we got to thank Varmy for this one. He's my guy when he's getting guys for me right now. We got so last one he got Gouligang on for me. So
right on.
Yeah,
good deal.
So yeah, got Varmy doing the scouting for me.
Yeah, he's good at that. He's got a knack for that.
I guess he does.
Right.
Huh? Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Actually, before we get into it, I had to bring up something because I asked him about, you got anything for me? Because usually he'll give me some little dirt thing. He said, ask Whitty about headbutting a dartboard in Quad City.
Oh God, that's turning the clock back. That's for sure. Yeah, that was a wild night. That was. I'm not sure what happened there, but
Quad City will get you every time, man. I lost my I lost my passport there in 09 at the 09 ISCs. Still haven't got it back.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what trip that was, but I've been to Quad Cities a few times. But yeah, that maybe I got overserved, and I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, it happens, man. It definitely happens.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. I blame the Riverboat Casino. That's what got me that night. So. Yes, sir. So how's things going out in Alberta?
Good, man. Good. busy out here. I'm not so much busy with the softball anymore. Of course, I'm retired for quite some time now. So, but busy doing other things, working away, and got the golf game up the par here, so to speak. So keeping busy for sure.
Right on. Yeah, I imagine some pretty good treks out there in Alberta for slicing the ball around. Imagine.
Yeah, there's a good tracks out here. Plus, we're pretty close to BC out here too, so I don't mind making a little road trip, 4 or 5 hours out the highway to play some nice tracks in Vermeer and all that kind of stuff in BC there. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd be losing balls left and right out there. Oh man.
Yeah, they're good. There's some of the best courses in the world out there in BC for sure.
Yeah, it's such a stupid game. Like, I love golf, like I love it, but it's one of those, you have such a love-hate relationship with it. You're just like, the stupid fucking game, right? And then last hole you'll get a birdie and you're like, this is the best.
Yeah, it makes you come back, right? That's the whole point.
Absolutely. So I see you're pretty big into snowmobiling out there, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess that's my gig in the winter now.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for quite some time. Yeah, I go to BC, they're interior BC.
Oh man, yeah, imagine that's pretty good out there.
Yeah, it's all backcountry riding, right? There's no trail riding like back east there years ago, but it's fun, man. We got a good group of guys that we go with, and I've been doing that for over 10 years now, I believe. So.
Nice. Yeah, I work with a guy that him and a couple of his buddies they'll head to Quebec there in the winter and spend a week up there, and he says it's pretty cool if you're into it. It's quite a rush.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's a good. It's good for the adrenaline junkies for sure. It's a good time.
No doubt,
for sure. Yeah.
Sorry, are you still playing any ball out there? I know. I saw you were a couple of years ago. You were back at Arena.
I was. I mean, geez, when was that? That was probably 3 years ago. I'm 49 now, so I'm retired now a while. But I played. I'm trying to think. Probably 4 or 5 years ago, I played senior masters. I think it was.
Okay. Yeah.
With a team out of Grand Prairie, Northern Alberta here.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
My timelines might be all skewed here, but it seems like it was 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe it was a little bit longer, but
yeah, the recovery I'm still pitching at 48, but just in a local league, and
okay.
It takes a bit for the body to recover after a game.
My body, it's I keep in shape, but not the game shape that I used to be in, type of thing. So I listen to my body now, so that's why I don't want to be doing it anymore. So
yeah.
Golf doesn't hurt, and ball hurts when I play ball.
That's
so I
right.
decided to go play golf.
Yeah, one of these days I'll learn that. I'll learn that and get into full-time golf. But
yeah, there you go.
Yes, sir. Well, let's get into your career. Let's go back in time. You grew up in Petty Harbor, didn't you, Whitty?
I did, yeah. Very small town.
What was life like growing up there?
Oh, it was great. I mean, we didn't know anything better. I mean, we were doing our thing back there. It's, that's a long time ago. I mean, I've been out west here 25 years. 25 years. So I moved out here in 2002. So I grew up back in my hometown there. Just probably 1,500 people at the time.
Yeah.
Maybe it's even smaller now. But we had a little local ball field down there, and I got into the softball because my father was a pitcher back in his day.
Okay.
He was a southpaw.
Oh, really?
So, he's from the left side. So he kind of got me into it. I probably started, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11 years old, I believe.
Oh, really? Late bloomer, what?
Yeah, late bloomer. I didn't start throwing the ball until maybe 12 or 13, I think. That's
really?
What it was. Yeah.
Holy Jesus, man. You caught on pretty quick.
Yeah, I guess, right? Yeah, I didn't really, I played ball a little bit down there prior to kind of pitching, so to speak, but maybe 2 or 3 years prior to whatever that league was. I don't know if you call it squirt. I have no idea what it was called back then, but I don't know. The guy there, coach at the time, said, "Yeah, you wanna try pitching?" It's like, sure. I'll just grab the ball and started hucking it around, and and that's how it all kind of started, I suppose.
So did your dad help with mechanics and stuff like that? Did he?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Obviously, right. I watched him, and he showed me a few things here or there. Obviously, so I had no one else know what else to look up to type of thing when it came to pitching. So I just took his advice and just did the reps. He built kind of a thing behind the house there, a big net or a mesh, if you will, with targets on there. And I used to throw, I don't know, geez, I'd probably 1,000 pitches every night at the net there, trying to hone the skills, so to speak. So yeah, and that's how it kind of all started.
Right on. Yeah, it's funny. We had last month we had Ryan Maher on the pod. He's from Petty Harbor, and he actually he mentioned on the thing, like, there's between 1,000 to 1,500 people there, and there's 7 of you guys that made the national team, whether it's junior or senior. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I played ball with these old man, so
yeah, that's right too. Oh yeah, Chris.
I grew up with Chris. Chris is just a year younger than me, so I grew up with him, played ball with him and against him for many, many years, coming up to the through the league type of thing, right? So yeah. That's now Ryan has taken over. Ryan's a great ball player, so he's
I guess
in Canada there. So yeah, it's good.
No, that's awesome.
It's really good,
for sure. Yeah. So I guess when you got in the game, love for it right away, or was it, was that something that I guess would have came over time?
Yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't a passion, so to speak, right away, but I mean, I came in over time. I enjoyed it for sure. I enjoyed pitching. I enjoyed being, I shouldn't say the main guy on the diamond, but it's an important position there. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed kind of controlling the game, if you will. And obviously I kind of grew into that. Obviously I wasn't like that when I was a young teenager, but as you get into it more and more, you understand and you mature, obviously, and you understand what the position holds. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I did like it for sure when I first started it.
Right on.
And just as I threw more and more, just got more into it, and and the love grew, I suppose.
Yeah, for sure. Now, you mentioned, growing up playing with Chris. Like, who else would you been playing? Because you would have been ahead of Colin, or like you would have been after Colin, and then ahead of like Hilly, Lolly, Bolins.
Yeah, it's kind of in between that, right? So I used to play against Colin Lavitt and in the senior league type of thing. But Abby's obviously I'm 40. Abby's I want to say he's mid to late 50s. I'm not sure, but and then the Bolins and the Ezegals, they were behind me, so I was kind of in between. So I'm just trying to think who would I play with that would be in the national team at the same time back home there, but I just drawn a blank.
So I think would Tilly have been?
Daryl was there, and Mike was there, but they never really did the national team. They kind of.
Oh yeah, that's right too.
Yeah, they went to Canadian nationals, that sort of thing, but they never really went on to the national program. So I played with. I mean, I was not from back east, but Nick Underhill.
Undy,
all those guys, Undy, all those guys were there then. But I'm just trying to think. Geez, I think out of UFA, it was just kind of me there at my particular age.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There. Yeah, there was no one really else from there that was competing on the program.
Yeah, it was kind of.
I don't believe
right before the big boom, I guess, with all of them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I did represent Canada in 04 with Abby and Sean O'Brien as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Obi and
Abby. Those are the only couple of guys, I suppose, that my memory serves me. I didn't have the opportunity to play with Robbie, Sean's younger brother. Yep. He was a little bit ahead of me there, but I'm just trying to think. 04, that would have been just Obi and Abby and myself. Yeah. Okay. From the East, obviously, right?
Yeah, so, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you just mentioned the St. John Senior Men's League. How big was that helping you develop your game early on? Because, I mean, that league was it's such a breeding ground.
Oh, 100%. I mean, back in the day, obviously, the Greensley, Jerome Brocklehurst, and Timmy Murphy and Jerry Kirk and all these guys back in the day, they're in their heyday. I had the opportunity to play against them and with them, and I was only 19, 20, just like the young kids are doing back in St. John's now. So for me to have that opportunity to play and compete against those guys, I was still, at that time back in St. John's, we were still classified as junior age. Junior was 23 and under, I believe. So we had the opportunity to cross over and play in the senior league to just, enhance our obviously gameplay type of thing and play against other people and compete, right? So that it was a huge benefit for myself personally to compete against obviously higher caliber players, right? That's how you grow, of course, right?
Yeah, so definitely. Now I know what you were like on the mound. Like, I'm sure there had to be one or two dust ups over there on a random weeknight. What?
In the league? Yeah. Oh, well, of course. Yeah. I mean, it's all part of it. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, back in the day for sure. I mean, hey, a lot of senior guys back there in the day were not afraid to brush anybody back. That's right. For sure. So, but yeah, that's just is what it is, right?
Oh yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Swing the next evolution of One Piece fast pitch power, the 2026 Easton Ghost Unlimited fast pitch bat. This year's model takes everything hitters loved about the Unlimited and pushes it even further, delivering a hotter, cleaner, and more responsive feel than ever before. With a redesigned double barrel EXT and a fully optimized handle system, the 2026 Ghost Unlimited is engineered to outperform both prior Ghost Unlimited models with more consistent exit speeds and improved overall barrel response. A key upgrade comes from its optimized handle stiffness, engineered individually for each drop and length. Shorter and lighter sizes feature a slightly softer feel for better control, while longer and heavier sizes unlock a stiffer handle that creates a more powerful connected swing. Compared to the previous Unlimited designs, this fine-tuned handle optimization allows hitters to generate more leverage without sacrificing comfort or feel. The improved double-barrel EXT design delivers even more consistent pop from end to end than past Unlimited barrels, while the Sonic Comp Pro composite brings Easton's lowest compression and most durable one-piece construction yet, resulting in higher performance potential than the previous two Unlimited models, paired with that unmistakable Ghost sound. Combined with the Power Boost soft knob and reduced sting across all sizes, the 2026 Ghost Unlimited offers smoothest, hottest one-piece experience the Ghost lineup has ever produced. Get your 2026 Easton Ghost Unlimited fast pitch bat and feel what happens when refined feel and next-level barrel tech come together to create the most advanced Unlimited yet. So, I mean, so at this point in your career, are you like, I could probably do something with the game?
You mean currently or back in the day there?
No, like back then, like back in, between 98 and 2001, before you left for West, was that something that was on your mind about, maybe getting on the ISC circuit or anything like that? Or did that happen when you get out West?
Well, the funny thing about that is I had no idea what was outside of, I shouldn't say this, outside of it. We were kind of sheltered. So we just went to our national and Canadian competitions and that's just it. We just thought that was the end all do all type of thing. Mm-hmm. But how I got out West in 2002 is a good friend of mine, Darryl Joy. He lives in Calgary. He moved out here, I think, in 2000 or 2001. And he played in a league in Calgary. And he actually called me one day or one night when I was still living at home there and asked me if I wanted to come out West and play ball. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? He said, yeah, we have a league in Calgary. And I want you to come out here and probably just travel around Canada for the summer with the Calgary team and see where it goes. I'm like, sure, no problem.
It's easy at that age, right?
Well, that's just it, right? Yeah. Like I was a single guy, 20 years old, whatever it was, 21, 20 years old, whatever it was. And then, I just kind of came out there for the following season. I think I came out in April 2002. Mm-hmm. But DJ kind of gave me that opportunity, so to speak. Just gave me that phone call. I was like, okay, let me sit on it for maybe a couple of days. And then, then that was it. I pulled the trigger on it. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, let's jump to that first IS season in 2002. Cause I mean, how big of an eye opener was that? Cause that was in the Michael White Peaches, Musey era. That had to be quite an eye opener.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just trying to remember where our first ISCs was. I mean, I know I went to Fargo.
Kitchener was 02.
Oh, right, Kitchener. Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, like I said, I was 25 years old. I was brand new. I knew some people, but I didn't know a whole lot of names down there. But like you say, you're like a kid in a candy shop because you're observing everything. You see these big names, right?
Yeah.
Gerald Muser, Michael White, like you said, Peaches, like Darren Zach. Like you see all these big names, and they're like God to you type of thing, right? It's like, oh God, okay, I'm here. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, it was quite the eye opener at the time, for sure. There's no doubt.
Oh.
And just trying to absorb it all into, right? I mean, obviously trying to compete, but I mean, I was new to it. So when I had my chance to get on the rubber, then I did the best I could, but I'd be lying if I said I was totally nervous and totally intimidated. But that's just normal, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
It's just normal with anything when you're first into it type of thing. So, but, it was really, really, really good, obviously.
Oh,
so
yeah,
good,
definitely.
Good memories for sure.
Right on. So, I mean, of course, that first year you finished out the playoffs, and then next year you finished 12th, and then 04, you guys go on a run and finish third. I'm guessing, having a 1-2 punch of yourself and a young fella named Andrew Kirkpatrick helped a lot.
Yeah, that was the Fargo one. I do remember that one. That one stands out for sure. That was in North Dakota, I believe it was. Myself and Cheesy. Yeah, that was. I mean, we had a good little team for a Calgary team. We had a good little roster put together. And then you throw the lefty, the little kid in there. I think he was 18 or 19 at the time. I'm like, holy Christ, this guy's whatever. To me, he looked like 7 foot tall, but I mean, obviously he's not, of course. But myself and him, we played well. I mean, he threw the lights out, really. I mean, for a young kid to come in here and do what he did, it was pretty impressive. And then I was just there to clean up the garbage, I suppose, or do my best as well. But it was good. It was good. I don't think anybody expected us to do anything that year, obviously. But I mean, no one really kind of knew myself or Andrew at the time, because Andrew was so young. No one really knew what to expect from the Calgary team, but it didn't take long for Andrew or my name to get around there at that tournament. That's for sure. Yeah.
So, now, could you tell Cheese was, going to be a force for years to come, after seeing him that first time?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, just from the left side alone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an advantage, right? Yeah. So it's funny. Sometimes I said to my old man years ago, I was like, I kind of wish I was from the left side, because it's just, you have an advantage right out of the get-go with that curveball. So
yeah, exactly.
It's just a given pitch. But, for sure. His height and his mechanics, and it's amazing that for how talented he is, and he just walked off the rubber. He didn't incorporate a jump or anything like most pitchers do.
Yeah, that's right.
And he threw extremely hard, and his ball moved a ton, and it was quite amazing to watch him growing up, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. And then add to the fact that he could hit too. I mean,
he can swing the stick a little bit too. He's not too shabby.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Actually, looking at I was looking at who were all worlds in that 04, and there's a couple guys on that. Like a few guys on that Calgary team, I know ball names and everything quite good, but I mean, like I heard of Trent Rubley, but Greg Crawford and this name, Boomer Brush. What a hell of a name that is.
I know. Oh yes, yeah, those are good names there. Oh, you turn the clock back now and get my memories going. That's good. Yeah, good old Boomer. Yeah, he was incredible. I mean, obviously he was in kind of the down. I shouldn't say the down side of his career, but he wasn't. Like, he was on the way down a little bit, but he was still doing his thing. And I didn't know him from Adam, obviously, but the boys told me his background, all that kind of stuff, and played for Pete Pacelli and all that kind of jazz. I'm like, oh, okay. Kind of gave me a lowdown of his resume. It's like, okay, this guy's the real deal. But yeah, he had a hell of a tournament. Jason Hansen's another game. He had a hell of a tournament. Yeah. J-Bo. Yeah, he had a hell of a tournament. And Craig Crover, Scrappy. Yeah, he did well as well. He hit the ball a ton. But yeah, like I said, we had Pat McIntosh there as well. Pat and Keith, I believe Keith was there. Tosh
was with you? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, those guys were there. So it's one of those things, right? You get on a roll, and guys keep hitting, and like the old saying goes, I mean, hitting is contagious. So we just pitched well, and then played good defense, and then the hitting just kind of took over. It was wild. Once the momentum started, it was just like a snowball effect, right?
So, yeah. And as a pitcher, you love seeing that too, eh? Get the runs.
Sure, it helps you. It helps you for sure. If you can put up a couple of 2 or 3 runs in each inning, put up a couple of crooked numbers, then it helps the pitchers immensely, right?
Absolutely. Yep. So, then you go on, you have stints with Aspen Interiors, SoCal Bombers, but I want to jump to 2009. You get named to the ISC All-World second team while playing with Midwest Stampede. Pretty big honor. Would you say, would you say these were your prime years?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, 2009, geez, where's that? I was 25 in 2002, so
2009 would have been.
I was in my 30s, early 30s.
2009 was Quad City.
Was that Quad City?
Yeah, because that's when I lost my passport. It was Quad City.
Yeah, that's right. I played 1 year with Des Moines there. Steve Moulton had the team there. We had a heck of a team. We had a lot of New Zealanders on that team. Stacey McLean, we had a couple of pretty good guys on there. But yeah, we had.
It's funny you mentioned that. Well, no, I came across the team picture today of that when you guys won the Rose Cup in Portland, Oregon. I came across the picture, and I mean, what a collection of vets and young guys. Yeah, because I mean,
for sure,
you had yourself, Musey, Tony Peoples, Travis Wilson,
Peeps,
right. And then there was young guys young guys who at this point I'm sure were unknowns. You know, Matty Palazzo, Bruno Matroni, Ben Anoka, man.
And now look at those names.
Exactly right. Like that must have been a pretty good squad, fun guys to play with.
It was. It absolutely was. A good team to travel with for sure. Our schedule was pretty good that year. I only played with them 1 year there. I think a lot of us only stuck around for 1 year, I think. But no, it was a good year. We had a great team, and we toured around in the Midwest that summer, playing weekend ball, of course. But we all kind of gelled, and then once it came to the ISC turn, we just kept on rolling, and it kind of worked out well, actually. Yeah. And that was probably one of my better years, probably if not maybe my best year potentially. Yeah. I pitched well, stayed away from the injury bug, so to speak. But it was good. It was good. It worked out well.
Nice. Yeah. Now, did you finish up your ISC career with the Gremlins? Was it?
I did, yeah. The last 2 years, I played with the boys there in Clifton Park. So
yeah, how fun was that? Because I have a good relationship with Greg and Vermi and those guys. I just love them. So I imagine that had to be fun way to end your ISC career.
Oh yeah, for sure. The boys are great. It was probably one of the 2 best years I've played for sure on the circuit. They good bunch of guys. Know the sport well. Love the sport. Great bunch of characters. So love them all. They're all great guys. Vermi, he's a roommate of mine at one point. Great dude, obviously. And Greg Leather's a great coach. We had a great bit of fun. It was myself and Dino there, Cheesy at one time there. It was good. It was a good time for sure. Now, lots of fun.
Now, is Vermi as messy as a roommate as Gooley says he is?
Yes. Sorry, Vermi.
Yeah. Gooley let him have it. He said.
Oh yeah. He's not too tidy.
Oh shit, that's awesome. I want to go back to 2009 because I got to talk to you about Senior Nats that year.
Senior Nats. Oh geez, I don't remember that one.
And no, for all those listening, I'm not going to talk about my game against Kitchener. So, you played with St. Thomas, host St. Thomas that year.
It's in St. Thomas. Okay, now my mind is back there. Okay,
I was with the Brookfield Elks. So,
okay,
we're playing you guys in the Double Life playoff game on the Friday night. So this is a good story. So we go up 3-0 in the top of the first. And then you pin Brooks Van Tassel in that inning, right in the ribs. Like you got him right in the ribs.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
No, not at all. So then you guys go and get 3 off Urquhart in the bottom half of that inning. So
Brian Urquhart, that's right. That's right.
So then we go back out get 2 more off you in the top of the inning, but then you guys get 3 in the bottom. So it's already 6-5 after 2 innings. Real pitchers do, huh?
Yeah, barn burner for sure.
So then Brooks back out in the third, and you pin him again in the exact same spot.
Did I? I don't remember.
Oh my God. So I was going to ask if you remember that all, but the funny thing is that was probably the maddest I ever saw Brian Urquhart get. Like he started walking out of the dugout and I was like, oh shit, here we go. Like it just.
You know what? I do remember hitting poor Tassel there once, but I don't remember hitting him twice.
Oh,
obviously I did, but I don't remember that.
Oh man, you should have seen the bruise on his rib the next day. It was crazy, man. Like, yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah, so I had to bring that. I had to bring that story up because that's one I'll never forget. So
no worries. I kind of, you know what? To be honest, I kind of forgot about it because there's so many.
Yeah, you pinned so many guys
over the career. Yeah, so many guys I pegged over the year or pinned over the year. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But that's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Well, let's jump to some senior championship talk. I mean. Yeah. How cool was it to be part of the beginning of the dynasty with that crew from your home province?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Everybody knows it was a long time coming, but we were always kind of knocking on the door, so to speak, but it never really came to fruition. And we kind of finally, I guess, cracked the code in 2012, if you will. But prior to that, we obviously were always right. We're always right there. The talent, obviously, it's there, of course. Newfoundland, I mean, it's like a factory, like you said earlier. We produce a lot of talent back east there, and it was only a matter of time. So when we kind of started, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 years prior to 2012, that was our end goal. Obviously, it's everybody's goal to win the national championship, of course, but we were inching our way every year there, trying to add in certain pieces here and there, like with the import rule back in the day and all that kind of stuff. So bringing little pieces in and try and get us over the hump. I remember the year leading up to the year we won it, 2011. I believe it was an Owen. I'm trying to remember if it was an Owen Sound.
I think it was. Yeah.
I think it was an Owen Sound, yeah. I believe it was against Donnie Scott and Cordy and the boys, the twins, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were right there in the top of the seventh.
You had them.
we had them. We were up and run, and it just didn't work out in our favor. They came back. I think Wolfie started off with a leadoff double, of course. I mean, obviously it's Wolfie. He's the best leadoff hitter in the world at the time. So what do you do, right?
Yeah.
And it just kind of played out like that. We thought we were going to do this, but yeah, it was a tough squad. They had a really tough squad to beat there. But they won it that year, and that really stuck with us hard. That was a sore spot for the whole winter for us, and we that was a bitter taste in our mouth. And then the following year, we wanted it. We wanted it bad. And I'm just trying to remember. I think it was in
Fredericton.
Was it in Fredericton? Yes, it was in Fredericton because
the rain. Unfortunately,
it got rained out after the fifth inning, and we were up a couple of runs or whatever the case may be, and we ended up winning. Kind of anticlimactic.
I was gonna ask you that. I mean, that I've had Hilly and Lolly and all the boys on here, and I've asked them about it, and they're like, yeah, but at that point, you guys wanted it so bad that you guys still celebrated the fact that you won.
For sure. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I remember to this day we were in the hotel room, or in the hotel kind of boardroom. At the time, we had our medals on our necks and taking a team picture, and we were celebrating for sure. Because it was the king of the hill for us. Absolutely. It was finally, the mountain was crested for us, and we finally got there. And we knew that if we got there, we knew that it was going to start as a long-term thing now.
Yeah.
That we finally broke through, and we're going to stay here for a while because we know we can, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
With Clary, with myself there, with all the talent back there with the boys, right? So, but yeah, kind of unfortunate the way it ended for us. Tried to get our first national championship, but hey, I guess it's a win is a win, I suppose. However, maybe you look at it, right?
Yeah. Well, the one in 2013 made up for it because I was watching that live in Stratford, and that was what a game. Because man,
that was a beauty.
Donnie Scott was throwing BBs in that game.
Yeah, for Scarborough there, him and Cordy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was throwing well. Yeah. And I believe Brad Esgel walked it off as usual, as he does. As he does. I think he hit a pitch up over his head, of course, as he always does.
That was amazing.
Out of the park.
That was amazing.
It was wild. It was wild. Yeah, we let her loose that one for sure. That was kind of the real win, so to speak, for us, and we were hooting and hollering. It was quite the atmosphere that time when that happened. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, it was only fitting though that you guys walked it off, considering the year before that it was a rain out, and no better way than to get a walk off, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it kind of made up for that previous year of the anticlimactic win in the kind of rain out kind of game there. But yeah, no, it was great. It was great.
Right on.
And then 2014, that was the first three, and then that was it. Then for me, I was like, okay, I'm out, boys.
You guys keep her going.
Yeah, you guys go and run away with it for another 8 or 9 years, and so they did. So
I know.
I was like, all right, I'll sit back and watch you guys on TV, no problem.
Frank. Let's jump to Team Canada before I let you go here. First,
no, it's all good.
How special was it to get to wear the red and white for so many years?
Well, it was a dream come true. I mean, I think I can speak amongst all the athletes in this sport. You want at the end of the day, your goal is to put your country on your chest. Yeah. That's the end of the day. You want to represent your country, whether it's Canada, New Zealand, the US, Australia, whoever. It doesn't matter. You want to represent your country. So it was great. I got the call in 2003. So I was only here a year. I got the call to go to a Pan American tryout in Kelowna. I replaced actually Colin McKenzie.
Oh yeah.
In 2003, he couldn't go for some reason, and Mark Smith, I think it was Mark Smith at the time. My memory's a little shady, but he wanted me to replace Colin McKenzie, and I said, yeah, no problem. So I jumped on a plane and ripped over to Kelowna. It was a kind of a Team Canada, I think it was a qualifier, I believe, if I can remember correctly, or something like that. And then I tried out for that, competed against a few teams in Kelowna that weekend. I think it was a May long weekend, I believe. I think it was. And yeah, after that, it's I think we had our little pool then for the following year for the 2004 down in Christchurch, New Zealand there. And I got named to that team along with Nick Underhill, Darren, Zach, and Musi, and Dino. Yep. And I was ecstatic. It was wild. Yeah, it was. Oh, I mean, like I said, it's one of those things that you can't really describe it until it happens to you, right?
Yeah.
It was great. It was all that I wanted. I wanted to represent the country, and I knew that I was there. Now I gotta stay there, and I gotta get better, and can't just coast. You gotta now dial in and just be yourself, right? But it was great. It was good, for sure.
I was going to ask you about the 04 Worlds in New Zealand because I mean, you must have loved that, how heated things were getting between you guys and the Kiwis. Because I mean, that was crazy stuff going on there.
Well, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
I loved it. Oh, Dino was in his element, man. He was loving it.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was something. I mean, I'm a pretty fiery player when I get going too, but I've never seen anything like that. What I witnessed there in that tournament when we played New Zealand in the round robin, and then we played them in the I think it was in the semis or the crossover there. But it was quite the atmosphere. We were not liked down there. We were the villains. Every resident there around the stadium there, they did not like us at all, and they let us know that.
No, I know. I'm trying to remember who I had on the pod that was on that team for you guys, and he said he went to use the bathroom and he was scared for his life. Actually,
Bob Court.
No,
I think it was Cordy.
It wasn't Cordy. No? I didn't have Cordy on. It was. I'm trying to remember who it was.
Was it Grazer?
No, might have been Musey.
Oh, maybe
it might have been Musey.
Yeah, it was pretty hostile.
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
Man. It was wild. I mean, that was my first time down there in New Zealand. Beautiful country.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I'd go back to a vacation, be honest. I love it down there. It was great. Mm-hmm. But it was pretty hostile. It was pretty hostile down when we were there.
Well, you can tell from the games. I mean, the games are on YouTube. If anybody wants to watch them, they are.
Oh, yeah.
And
they're still there, yeah.
Yeah. Like, and especially for any of the young kids, if you want to see how intense stuff was back in the day, watch 2 of those games and you'd be like, whoa.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was, I don't know. It was like, it's the intensity and all that with, it was incredible. It was incredible. Yeah. High tension. It was every pitch was important. Obviously. And it was wild. Yeah, it was quite the thing to be a part of, for sure.
No doubt.
For sure.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So is there, any other big highlights stick out to you, while playing for the national team?
09 was pretty good as well in Saskatoon. I mean, unfortunately, I'm envious of the young kids these days because it's every 2 years now they get to do this.
Yeah, that's right.
When I was on the program, I got cycled out pretty quickly because I was only part of it 3 times, but it took me 12 years to be part of that. Right.
That's right. Yeah.
The young kids now, the younger generation, every 2 years now, it's fantastic. And it's great. It's just too bad that it wasn't like that when we were doing our thing.
That's yeah, no doubt. I mean, yeah.
But 09, we were in Saskatoon, and I remember specifically playing against the U.S. It was a night game. It was at Gordie Howe. That was a playoff game. I think I can't remember whereabouts in the tournament it was, but it was definitely a playoff game. But yeah, I remember specifically playing against the U.S. That night. I think it was an 8:00 start or whatever. Mm-hmm. And of course, I don't know if you attended ever Gordie Howe Park. It's a beautiful stadium in Saskatoon. They do it up well there. The crowd loves the game.
Yeah.
They follow the game a lot, and they support everybody there very well. Playing against the U.S., we played well. We had a great team. I think I pitched the first 4 innings. I don't even know. I think I may have gave up 1 hit, maybe not even. Mm-hmm. I think, and just for my personal standpoint, just comparing it to 04, the growth that I had there with the experience, and just getting stronger and understanding what's expected of you when you go and play. Right. So had a really good game. It doesn't happen often though.
Yeah.
But no, I had pitched really well, and I believe Bates, he was our coach at the time. And I think it was 4 or 5 innings maybe I pitched, but that kind of stood out to me to be the best because we kind of dominated them early on in that game, and then they started coming back, and it was kind of back and forth at the latter part of the innings there, probably the 6th, and then we kind of hammered down in the 7th there. But it was that kind of stands out in my mind for sure. Just the atmosphere and how we performed early on in the game, and then finished it off at the end there. So yeah. Yeah, and that was 13, I suppose.
Yeah,
too.
That was the 09 one. That was the coming out party for Fulcard and Shalesy.
It was.
Yeah, that's when everybody was like, who are these guys?
It definitely was. Yeah, Fulcard pitched a perfect game there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Australia go, we have Cheesy. Let's add another guy that's dominant, right?
It's unbelievable, actually. Yeah, the talent's over there for sure.
I know.
It was pretty wild.
And now they're still doing it with Bescrow, for freak's sakes. Like, unreal.
Yeah. I looked, actually, it's funny. I've watched it. I mean, I do kind of follow it when the ICs roll around. I kind of watch a scatter game online and try and follow the boys there. But yeah, that Bestgrove kid, holy smokes, that's something. He's something else.
Well, I say he's a combination of cheese and Folkard, really. Like, you know, he's lefty, like cheesy, but I mean, with the glasses and everything like Adam, it's like, man, they just molded the two together. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, he throws well. His ball moves a lot, and it's good.
Yeah,
and he's got good velo there. So yeah, he's going to be around for a while.
Oh,
for sure.
Well, yeah, he just got to play in a U23 WBSC World Cup, for freak's sakes, like for the second time. Like, man,
it's pretty impressive to be that young and that dominant.
Yeah. And it seems like that's how the game's kind of going. As like it's becoming more of a younger man's game. And I guess that's kind of crossed all sports, really. I mean, you look at the NHL now; it's more of a younger. It's just same thing, I guess. Just
for sure.
Unfortunate for us old guys. What?
Yeah, I know. But hey, we had a good time. For a while, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was good.
So I guess looking back now, was there one or two guys that found always had your number when they came to the plate?
One or two guys.
I mean,
there's a lot of guys.
I know what you're saying, but usually there's a couple guys that you're like way above the others. You're like, man, how can I get this guy out?
For sure, no, absolutely, for sure. There's a few guys that stands out. Yeah. I'm sure. Well, I can probably think of one guy, obviously, but Paddy Shannon. So when I first, good old Paddy. When I first seen Paddy play, from the stands type of thing, I'm like, oh God, who's this guy? Look at the stance
on him, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden there's a moonshot over the field, over the home run. He's like, holy Christ, who's this guy? I was like, oh yeah, he's a Kiwi. He's like, oh great, fuck, sweet, right on, cool. And then, I guess the first time I actually seen him, I suppose, pitch against him was in 2004 in New Zealand. I believe he was on that team, but he was a lot younger back then, obviously, but as was I. But as I was going up through the circuit, IC circuit, and playing on these travel teams, I struggle against Paddy because his stance, you're never used to that as a pitcher. You're never used to seeing that as a pitcher. So,
and the way he stands, right? You're like, oh, we'll just live outside corner on him all day. But man,
correct. Yeah. And I tried to do that, and it didn't work out most times. I did get Paddy out a scatter time, but not a whole lot.
Right.
But then after a while, I just said, you know what? I'm just going to keep hitting you in the leg. Which I did. So sorry, Paddy. Yeah. I just said, no, I'm going to just give you first base. That's enough of that. Let's move on.
Yeah. Better first than all four. What?
Yeah. But Paddy, over the years, and he could probably attest to this as well, he got hit more times than anybody in the league. I'm sure of it. Everybody just plugged him all the time, and that's just it. So, because he just hits the ball well.
Exactly.
No one wants to give up a home run, so just plug him. That's it. Just give him first base, and that's the way you go. So
he probably had some bruises on him throughout the years.
Oh yeah, for sure. Paddy's left leg, left thigh was pretty sore, I'm sure. But yeah, he stands out the most for me. But I don't know if I can recall another guy off the top of my head right now. But Paddy for sure stood out for sure. Yeah. Right
on. So 2019, you get inducted Softball Newfoundland Hall of Fame. How special was that for you?
Yeah, it was. That was awesome, actually. It was pretty good. I had no expectations, obviously, of it, but when it happened, it was like, okay, great. This is kind of icing on the cake, so to speak, right? My home province represented down there, so it was good. It was really good. That's obviously hung up next to multiple jersey plaques and stuff in my house currently. So, but no, it was really kind of the pinnacle of kind of my career, what it's all meant from start to finish, kind of thing, right? Yeah. So, started back home, up to the ranks, represent your country, play in the circuit league down in AICs, and then just at the end of your career, you get recognized for all your accomplishments and all that stuff from your home province. So it's a huge deal, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, it was spectacular for sure.
Right on.
It was good.
Awesome. All right, we have a thing that we like to end every podcast with. We call it player association. I'm gonna throw out some names for you. You're gonna know who they are, obviously. If you have a story about them, let it fly. Either way, just maybe touch on what they meant to your career.
We got to keep the stories PG though, eh?
No, we don't, man. Not at all. First one I got on the docket here is Dean Holine.
Well, there's only one. There's many stories of Mr. Holine for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, what can you say about him? He's a legend. He's a Hall of Famer. He's all of it, right? He's a great team guy. Obviously, his talent speaks for himself. But yeah, great dude, great team guy. Always loved playing against Dino and with Dino. So yeah, and he's a funny guy too. Funny character for sure.
Is he ever? Yeah, we had him on the pod early on,
guy.
And he's just awesome. Just a fantastic guy. Yeah,
he's the best for sure.
Yeah. And actually, I just saw today he online he posted something about his wife Dina had to have surgery or something. So Dino, if you're listening, all the best to Dina and everything. Hope everything goes well as far as that goes. Anyway.
Yes, same. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Myself and Dino, we share the same birthday.
Oh, do you? Right on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, in April there. So I'm not sure. I don't know how old Dino is. I'm 49, like I mentioned. So Dino's got to be mid-50s?
Mid-50s to, he's got to be.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Next up I have Tony Peoples.
Peeps, yeah. The man who loves Red Bulls.
Oh, does he?
Or used to. He used to a lot for sure. For sure. Oh yeah. He's because he doesn't drink. He doesn't drink alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played with Peeps. Obviously Des Moines and in California when I played for SoCal there for 3 years. But another great guy. I mean, he's got a ton of stories, obviously, and guy is super talented, obviously, of course, right? But super good guy, super fun. I don't know what to say about Peeps. I mean, it's so many things you can say about him. Nothing bad, obviously. He's just a great guy. Yeah, good dude, solid guy, gamer, complete gamer for sure.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Good friend of the show, Steve Mullally.
Steve Mullally?
Yep.
Jeez, I don't know if I heard of that guy before.
I know. We haven't mentioned him enough on here, but
Lollybird, yeah. What can I say about Steven? Holy Christ. One of the best, if not the best.
Character.
For sure.
Character.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Good singer. Hell of a singer.
Yeah, I heard he likes to get the guitar out.
Yeah, he likes to get the string out for sure. Absolutely. Nice. Yeah, the Lobster song. Yeah, you betcha. Heard that a few times. No, Lolly's, he was very, he's obviously, words can't explain how good he is to be around and play with. So he's one of a kind for sure.
Yeah.
And everything is, it's always fun to hang out with him, of course, on the field, off the field, in the beer garden where Steve shined with the music and stuff. But just a great dude, man. Yeah. You can't say enough about him, of course, right? So,
absolutely.
One of the best. No
right
doubt.
On. 3 more here. Before I get to, I'll end it with 2 legends, but I'll let you touch on Var Matiosian.
Yeah, great. That's awesome. That's good. I like that. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, no, Roomy. Yeah, no, Varm's. He's great. He's funny. Actually, it's funny you mention him right now because I watched online last week. He posted this years ago, but of hitting tips. And he's at his house in his basement, and he's got the bat there, and he's got the treadmill in the back. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Even to this day, I even howled on my couch the other day when I watched. I'm after seeing that video multiple times, obviously, and I still howl laughing at it. He's just a piece of work, that guy. Yeah, love him to death. Yeah, it's funny, man. He's a good dude, funny character, obviously. Loves the game, of course, obviously. But yeah, just a hell of a guy. Yeah.
We say it on here all the time. One of a kind.
Oh yes, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
2 more here. a legend. We lost him early, or Goss.
Yeah, very sad.
Yeah,
very sad. I heard about it the day of. I'm like, what? A friend of mine here in Calgary told me. I'm like, what? Gossie passed away? There's no way.
Right.
I said, this can't be right. This is fake. There's no way.
Same way. I was the same way.
Yeah. And I'm like, Jesus, this is not good. I'm like, what? And then I'm doing the math. I'm like, well, Gossie is not even 60 years old. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what the heck? Mm-hmm. And I thought it was a tragic accident or whatever, or what have you, like a mishap or something.
So did I.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But yeah, I mean, rest in peace. I mean, hell of a guy. I played with Gossie for years. Grew up playing with him and against him back home. Obviously, same as Hilly and Lolly and all the boys, right? So, hell of a guy. Great guy. He's probably the most renowned guy back home for sure, and well recognized in the league, in the IC Circuit League, right? Yeah. Just for who he is, he was an outstanding guy to be around. Always happy, and he's a hell of a gamer. Obviously, great talent. Pitching, hitting, just one of a kind, right? Yeah. But it's super sad that we lost him. And my condolences go to his family, of course. I hope Karen and everybody's doing well. But yeah, it was terrible news to hear. But yeah, he was definitely a legend. I mean, obviously his accolades speak for themselves on the IC level, with the legends and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, great all around guy. Just completely flabbergasted when I heard the news. Yep.
Yeah, he was always one of those guys at Senior Nats. I found that always had the time of day for you to talk to you, even if he didn't know you. Like if you were there playing, he had the time of day just to talk to you, and that's what I loved about him.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, that's the way Wardo was. Yeah. He just he didn't discriminate. He would go over and talk to you. He it's just one of those things, right? He didn't. He was just a great guy and easy to talk to.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Yep,
right? So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we'll end it with the Godfather, Colin Abbott.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure Abby has heard it over and over again how influential, I guess, he has been for us Newfies, actually, because we all looked up to him, obviously. I mean, I played against Abby for years back in the day, but when I first seen him play and heard about him down playing with the Farm Tavern, I'm like, oh God, okay, wild, cool. Then I finally get to face him in the senior league. That didn't go over very well for me for a while, but as many pitchers were his victims. So back in the day, but I mean, he's the best. Obviously, he's a legend, right? Of course, he's the man. He's the Michael Jordan of fastball in his day. So what can you say about him? Team Canada, right? Like he hit everything. He hit every pitch. It seemed. Yeah. You didn't matter where you threw it to him. He just seemed to get a bat on it, and it wasn't a two hopper to short. It was more of a rope to center or left gap or whatever. And it's just amazing his approach to the game. Every at bat and how he went about his business. It was quite impressive to be a spectator as a teammate with him, with the Team Canada program, obviously, and just to watch him throughout the ISC Circuit League, right, just doing his thing. And even the latter part of his career, he's still able to continue to get hits and stuff like that. So just fantastic. I mean, like I said, you can't say enough about him. So especially on the East Coast side of things, because all of us looked up to him so much, right?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, what a perfect way to end that. What a perfect way. Listen, Whitty, I got to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come on. I got to thank, Varmy for lining this up and getting you on.
Absolutely.
I loved, because I got to play against you. I got to see you throughout your career, and I saw how good you were. And for you to come on and, tell your whole story, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's kind of fun to go back in time a little bit, because I don't really talk about the career to many people anymore. I don't really have many people to talk to about it anymore. I try to explain it to my girlfriend, but I'm retired now, so she's never had the opportunity to see me play.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, she's like, "You were an athlete? No, you're a part-time athlete." So it's kind of nice to actually talk about it. And so I thank you very much, and also thank you very much, Rumi, for getting in contact with you. It was a pleasure for sure.
Right on. Well, so your girlfriend's gonna have to listen to this when it comes out on Monday, so that she'll know what's up.
Yeah, I guess she will. She definitely will, for sure. Yeah.
All right, Whitty, take care, man. Thanks again.
Okay, no problem. Anytime. Take care, man.
Yeah. It's that East Coast fast pitch talk. From the dirt to the lights. Outside the Chute. Baby, let's ride. Outside the Chute. Yeah, we bring the heat. Fast pitch legends every time we speak. From the back row straight to the big leagues. Whole softball world tuning every week. Outside the Chute. We don't do it small. Hall of Famers picking up the call. Stories from the diamond rise and the fall. If you love the game, then you know it's for y'all. Yeah. Late night grind with the mics turned up. Talking ISC while the whole world stuck. Breaking down swings, rise balls, gloves. Every guest got a story full of pain and love. From Nova Scotia all across the map. New Zealand, Aussie Steelers in the chat. Legends pull up and they speak all facts. World titles, road trips, bats in the back. Facebook jumping, 20,000 views. Fans locked in every time we drop news. From Elk Park nights to the biggest stage. Still got dirt stains all over the page. Built this thing from a passion for the game. Now the whole softball world know the name. Outside the Chute, yeah, we changing the lane. For the ball players grinding, never chasing the fame. Outside the Chute, yeah, we bring the heat. Fast pitch legends every time we speak. From the back row straight to the big leagues. Whole softball world tuning every week. Outside the Chute, we don't do it small. Hall of Famers picking up the call. Stories from the diamond rise and the fall. If you love the game, then you know it's for y'all. Long ride, Bud Lights, under the stars. Everybody dreaming about the next big part. Cleats in the trunk and the bathtub tape. Trying to hit bombs with the pressure late. Got the old school vets and the young guns too. Every episode something real come through. No filters here, just respect for the grind. For the pitchers throwing gas and the hitters on time. Hilly lolly gooly gone, names go deep. Every convo go when the legends speak. This bigger than the podcast, bigger than streams. It's a soundtrack for the softball dream.
From the Maritimes to the world stage lights, we keep this game alive every single night. One mic, one squad, one love, one crew. If you live a fast pitch, this for you.
Yeah, we bring the heat. Fast pitch legends every time we speak. From the back row straight to the big leagues. Whole softball world tuning every week.
Outside the Chute, get a movement real. Outside the Chute, built from the field. Outside the Chute,
Podcast king was on the rise.
fast pitch forever.
Now throw it to the sky.